Happy Thanksgiving season. I can't believe we're already this far into the year. Now, little disclaimer, I'm not actually hosting Thanksgiving dinner at our house, but I still thought it would be fun to come up with some tablescapes just for the fun of it and to share some little inspiration. I decided to start by making some napkin ring holders, and I did that by just grabbing some odds and ends of florals that we had left over and laying around our house. I actually picked away at a few from the back of some floral arrangements, and I tried a bunch of different combinations, but I ended up liking the simplicity of these three pieces together. It's just some white pampas grass with this little orange pine cone looking piece and a little white pumpkin. I like the subtle pop of color, but the simplicity of it all.
A train just left this town while I'm slowly heading back to my apartment. I'm not asking for your thoughts, I'm just thinking out loud in the darkness. Ooh, there's no point 'cause
Once I had arranged the flowers the way I liked, I just glued some jute string around the base of it. I almost made it look like a boutonniere. I just wanted to cover those stems and also hold all the pieces together in place. I glued a little as I went and then just trimmed the ends afterwards.
from here there's nowhere to go. Someone said your heart is golden. All I got.
To create a bit more visual interest, I just glued together this little bow and put it right onto this little flower combo. I also glued and tied and glued a string to the back, and that's the string I'm going to use to actually wrap around the napkin, but I realized my camera stopped recording during that part. We were gifted these placemats from our wedding registry on Amazon, and I really have loved them so much. I love the organic jute look that they add to the table. I am obsessed with these dishes that I'm setting out. I actually thrifted them. They're all secondhand. They're all microwave dishwasher safe, and I think they are beautiful. I love the combo. They are pieced together, so it's two different brands that I found, and I collected a set of 10, which was phenomenal. They're all in really good condition, and these are actually going up on my shop. So if you didn't hear, I am opening a thrifted, repurposed, and handmade home decor little shop online. I don't know if they'll still be available by the time I post this video, but I'm going to link that little shop in the description below, so go check out the inventory. It's launching and opening this week, which is super exciting. I'm really excited to share more of that with you. I just wrapped the little napkin holder around the napkin and some silverware. Since I'm not actually setting the table, I just used a paper napkin and plastic silverware that we had left over from a party, and probably in a setting like this, I would try to use a cloth napkin and real silverware. It would really elevate the look of this, but it still looked fine. So again, I just tied that string around the napkin and held it all in place with those little napkin holders that I found. And since I'm not actually hosting Thanksgiving dinner, I'm going to add these napkin holders to my shop as well. I'm really happy with how they turned out. Okay, these candles I got at Hobby Lobby about a year ago, and I really like them. They're fun to use in different parts of our house, and I'm going to use them for a lot of different centerpieces that I'm going to try out today. I'm just going to be putting together some simple centerpieces and sharing them with you, hopefully to provide some inspiration. Again, this is just kind of for fun. I'm not actually legitimately setting the table for a meal right now. I'm just kind of trying out some ideas. So these fall leaves actually are from our wedding. We had our flower girls, when we did our ring ceremony, toss out fall leaves because we got married in October instead of flowers, and we saved some of the ones we collected. My husband and I actually went on a hike and hand collected them ourselves, and so it was kind of meaningful to put them in the center of this table. One recommendation with using real leaves that you collect yourself is just check for bugs, especially since you're putting them on the table. And but as long as you do that and you look for good leaves that aren't molding or rotting, they can be safe and beautiful right in the middle of your table. I'm going to use them in a lot of different centerpiece ideas. Then I added some of those little orange pine cones that I have in my napkin ring holders. Just kind of threw out the leaves to really tie in those napkin holders.
I can see the dawn is coming just for you, for you, for you. Times will come again when the wind is blowing in my direction.
I loved how this first tablescape turned out, but I decided it was missing something. I wanted to make some customized name cards for each plate. One little trick, if you're a beginner at calligraphy, is to just write the word in cursive and then mentally go through and retrace your steps. Anywhere your pen would have gone down while writing, you're just going to darken that. So you're darkening all of the downstrokes, and this creates the look and effect of a calligraphy pen without having to master the art of using a calligraphy pen. I think this is a really good technique for beginners, or just if you have a certain color or pen that you want to use that's not specifically for calligraphy, it's a good way to fake it. I am actually going to make these little customized name cards to go with the napkin ring holders that I'm selling in my shop. So again, if it's not already sold out by the time I post this, go check that out. I just wrote these on vellum paper. Vellum paper is slightly transparent, and I think it's really elegant and beautiful looking. After I'm done cutting these out, I'm just going to place them on each of the plates.
It's the only thing that tells me I'm breathing. I lost you from the start. Someone said your heart is golden.
Okay, here is centerpiece idea number 2. I'm just taking this little basket that I thrifted, which is again also going in my shop, and I'm placing a candle inside and then 2 candles on either end. I also think some fall leaves maybe would have been cute here. Maybe I'll have to add that in next time, but I loved the simplicity of this piece. It was subtle, and because I'm working with a pretty small table here, it was nice to have something that was a bit smaller. Okay, now I'm going to try out another tablescape. This one I'm going to use a runner for. I got this runner from, I think it was from Michael's, I want to say, at the end of the season last year, which, by the way, right after Halloween is a great time to get fall decor. It's always on sale at most craft stores, and yes, I know this would look a lot better if I ironed it out, but since I'm just practicing and coming up with ideas, I didn't really take the time to do that. Okay, I thrifted these little baskets. They're actually plate holders. They're good for you, like putting paper plates inside of, but I thought they'd kind of look cute on the center of this table. So I put 1 candle in each, and then I'm just going to fill the little baskets with fall leaves. Again, the same fall leaves I used before. I'm using them in a lot of different tablescapes here.
Broken, I can see the dawn is coming just for you, for you. Someone said your heart is golden. All I got was my heart broken, and I can see the dawn is coming just for you. It's just for you.
I couldn't not use this lantern in at least one of my tablescapes. I got this lantern at Home Depot over the summer, and it is so dreamy. It is my dream lantern. I love the raw organic wood. I also thrifted these cute little pumpkin dishes, which are going in my shop as well. I think they're so beautiful and in perfect condition. And so I just kept this one pretty simple. I just put a pumpkin on either side of the lantern, and I think it looks really cute. I tried adding some fall leaves, and I think until these pumpkins sell, I'm going to keep this as the centerpiece on this table. I also tried it out with this other little glass pumpkin that I got at Michael's. I think it was Michael's last year. around this time, and I think it looks really cute either way. I'll be honest, this tablescape turned out to be my least favorite one, but I think if I had a bigger table with more room in the center, it would be a really fun idea, so I'm going to share it anyway. I grabbed some thrifted books that I keep on our bookshelves, and I just turned them in different directions and kind of tried to make it look stacked. I put the candles on top of the books, and I think maybe if I had added some fall leaves, I would have liked it more. I also added this little wooden chain. I got it over the summer for 99 cents at Hobby Lobby, and I think it was kind of a fun touch. I also thought it would be fun to try displaying some of my favorite dishes. I thrifted these little cups and these wooden bowls, and I thought they just looked so cute in the center of the table. But I think that this particular centerpiece is the winner. It's my favorite one. You'll have to let me know in the comments what your favorite one is. When it comes to decorating the rest of our house for Thanksgiving, all I'm going to do is take down the Halloween elements of our fall decor and just let it be fall. I'm not going to really add too much extra just because I feel like Halloween is such a time of heavy decoration and so is Christmas, and it's nice to have a little bit of simplicity in between. My name is Jenneca, and I make home-centered content designed to inspire creativity and resourcefulness, things like DIY, crafting, decorating, and organization. I post videos every Friday, but I'll let you in on a little secret. This coming holiday season, I have so many extra videos planned. I might be posting more than one a week sometimes. So be sure to hit like and subscribe, especially if crafting, decorating, organization, DIYing is your thing. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for your support. It means the world.